Neal, you've had to settle for a point on the road there. Do you think we've had enough to win it tonight?
I think we had enough chances to win it. I think, you look at Danny Newton's had a free header from probably 4 yards out in the first half. It's come off his shoulder and gone over. Joe Sabara's had a 1v1 with all the time in the world to decide what to do, and Joe's, if you want it falling to anyone at the moment, it's Joe. And we've had 4 or 5 that have flashed across the goal. I think Runes is a millimetre away from getting a contact to a Barney cross or a Crano cross, and all, if it touches it, it goes in. So we did loads of good stuff. We had to defend at times the counter attack, which they posed the threat from. But I asked the boys to come here on a Tuesday night and long journey, and make sure we started fast, make sure we didn't give them space to breathe, and go for the win. And they did all of that. We just didn't take our chances.
Did you find we came up against a really resilient Dover Athletic team, looking for their first win, and a good performance from them as well?
Yeah, they've Chesterfield come here and drew 0-0. I mean, they've had one blip, he said, where they didn't play very well in the first half at Eastleigh and got beat 4. But other than that, Weymouth the other day, they're competitive, they make it hard, they defend for their lives. They've got athleticism in their attack, but still, all of that aside, we calculate, we have a look at the expected goals, we have a look at that. I'd be very, very surprised if they weren't massively in our favour today. It's just one of them days, it's football. If we hadn't created the chances, I might have been a bit disappointed, but we did. The boys' attitude, their legs, their energy, their tempo, their desire, their togetherness, all of that was in abundance. Just that finishing touch. If we'd have scored, I think we'd have probably scored another.
Was it a case of maybe if we did get that first goal, settle us down even more, and then we could have gone on to get 2 or 3, but didn't quite drop, did it, in the second half?
No, just you give them credit. They did. There was one where Danny Newton goes across the near and the defender makes a great last-ditch tackle. There was times we got in great areas. They had bodies behind the ball, just trying for their life not to let us get that shot off. So you got to give them credit. There's 2 teams out there, but I think, for me, most of our best chances come in the first half. When Joe's 1v1 in the form Joe's in, we expect him, keeper makes a couple of really good saves first half. Newt heads it over from 4 or 5 yards. So, that's the bit where we perhaps will rue it, but we plugged away, we kept going, and in the end, it's a point. We're disappointed. We feel like it's 2 points dropped, but credit to them, they've hung on in there and got the point.
Does keep the unbeaten run going, and the first clean sheet of the season, which I'm sure Boots will be pleased with, and the back line.
Yeah, of course, that's something we've been missing, but these are games, I think, if you look at where we was last season, on the road, did we look resilient? Did we look a good team? Yeah. Could we have won the game? Should we have won the game? Yeah. And this one of them games you can lose 1-0 as well. I don't even know if Dover had a corner.
Keep going, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep going. I don't even know if Dover, if you can see me in there,
can't quite see.
Don't even know if Dover had a corner, but it was one-way traffic, and for most of it we had to be aware on the break. But credit to the boys. I thought they gave everything I asked of them today.
Just one quick one, just for the fans who made the trip down. Long journey, but credit to them.
Oh, brilliant, unbelievable. Honestly, football fans are just incredible. We do it, it's our job, but for them to travel all the way down, and hopefully, even though they didn't get the result to send them home happy, they've got a group of lads who are running their hearts out for them, and that's what fans want.